The death toll from a cyclone that smashed into Mozambique and Zimbabwe rose to more than 300 on Tuesday as rescuers raced against the clock to help survivors, and the UN led the charge to provide aid. "We already have more than 200 dead, and nearly 350,000 people are at risk," Mozambican President Filipe Nyusi announced, while the government in Zimbabwe said around 100 people had died but the toll could be triple that figure. The UN, meanwhile, said that one of the worst storms to hit southern Africa in decades had also unleashed a humanitarian crisis in Malawi, affecting nearly 1 million people and forcing more than 80,000 from their homes. 4 days after Tropical Cyclone Idai made landfall, emergency teams in central Mozambique fanned out in boats and helicopters, seeking to pluck survivors from roofs and treetops in an inland sea of floodwater, sometimes in the dead of night. Air Force personnel from Mozambique and South Africa were drafted into fly rescue missions, while an NGO called Rescue South Africa said it had picked up 34 people since Friday night, using 3 helicopters. "It is the only way to access the people that are stranded," Rescue Sizabri Senekal told AFP, saying the NGO was trying to hire more helicopters. "We are in an extremely difficult situation," Nyusi said, warning of high tides and waves of around 8 meters (26 feet) in the coming days. On Monday, Nyusi had said he feared more than 1,000 had died and more than 100,000 people were in danger. The storm also lashed eastern Zimbabwe, leaving around 100 dead, a toll that could be as much as 300, local government minister July Moyo said after a cabinet briefing. "I understand there are bodies which are floating, some have floated all the way to Mozambique," he said. "The total number, we were told they could be 100, some are saying there could be 300. But we cannot confirm this situation," he said. At least 217 others are missing.